himself on taking the football away. They believed they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Texas. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Going over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Makes the grab.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Gonna run it. It's Daniels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That's caught. It's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slides away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Going up top. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 3, Florida 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Dances away from the heat. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, it's Blue. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field.
Reels it in down the left side. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to...
Off he goes! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gators! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. He chucks one out to the right. Wide open, he makes... Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Okay, ready?
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he'll let it fly. Working the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just... And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Oh, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He'll let it go down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 7, Texas 3.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I'm going to sneak a draw in here.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Here comes the Texas offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On target over the middle. That's where they'll
You suck, bitch.
productive play and a first down.
You suck, bitch. Go practice. Game over.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Florida!
Quit the game, dumbass.
Put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Texas, 3. Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and proved me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Fucking suck,
And
bitch.
the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after
Lecture, dumbass.
the interception.